Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Sandra's Kitchen. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. And if you're one of my regular subscribers, welcome back. Today I'm going to be using the Pot Rio Wide. It's one or the other. But anyway, this big bad boy is what I'm going to be using today. So in today's video, I'm going to be making a recipe that I found online. And it's called the most delicious pressure cooker chili. I'll have the link down in the description box below. I had pretty well all the ingredients that had listed in this recipe, minus the Worcestershire sauce. I was out of that. But anyway, the recipe will be down below and you can check it out. It just seems like something you want to try out. So without any further ado, let's get right into making this chili. So I'm going to get the Instapot plugged up. And I'm going to remove this lid and set it aside. Okay, the first direction in this recipe is to saute up some ground beef and some onions. So I'm going to turn the Instapot on to saute. And then I'm going to hit start. And I'm going to allow that to start preheating. I'm going to go ahead and add my ground beef and my onions while that's preheating. That stainless bowl not sliding around is a game changer. I'm using my little chopper thing here and I'm just breaking up that ground beef into smaller pieces. And once it's cooked through, I'll bring you back and I'll be adding some green pepper diced up and some garlic diced up. My garlic might look a little funny. I keep my cloves in the freezer and just get them out as I need them. So they may look a little translucent where they thawed from being in the freezer, but they're still perfectly fine to cook with, especially for soups. So I'll continue to let this cook and I'll cut back in here in a minute when I'm ready to add my green peppers and garlic. Stir that around. Let that green pepper get good and tender. I'm going to have to adjust my camera a little bit. That's easy to get into it. There we go. Maybe that's a little better. I'm a little rusty, you all. It's been a while. Alright. So next I'm going to go ahead and turn off this saute function. Now at this point, if your ground beef has a lot of grease off of it, you'll want to drain that off. Mine was a very lean, it's closer to a ground chuck, so mine's good to go. So now I'm going to add some beef broth. And using my wooden spoon, I'm going to stir this around and deglaze the bottom of my pan just a little bit. That's good enough. So the seasoning I'm going to be adding is some oregano, some chili powder, and some cumin, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper. And next, the recipe calls for 2 different cans of beans, whatever you want to choose for your chili. It gives suggestions like black beans, kidney beans, different types like that. And also it calls for 2 cans of far roasted tomatoes, but I didn't have any of those, so I'll just use what I have on hand. So for my beans, I've chose a can of kidney beans, and I'm going to use this can of ranch style beans. It said not to drain them or anything, so that's what I'm going to do. And for my tomatoes, I have some diced tomatoes that have the basil and the garlic and oregano in it too. And this can is just petite diced tomatoes. And next I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. So I'm going to stir this until everything is well combined. So I'm going to place my lid on here. I'm going to set to sealed. So I'm going to go to pressure cook. And I'm going to enter a time of 15 minutes. And I'm going to click start. And once this has come to pressure and the timer has clicked down and kicked off, I'll do a natural pressure release. And then I'll bring you all back once it's done, and I'll let you see what it looked like. Okay. It says it's okay and ready to open the lid. Oh, she looks good. Okay, I'm going to get me out a little bowl of this and give it a try and see how it turned out. I'm just going to get a little spoonful out to try. Is she hot? Pretty good. The beans are super soft. I recommend not allowing it to completely do a natural pressure release. Maybe even wait just 10 minutes and then finish doing a quick pressure release. It's good, but the beans is they're really soft. Pretty good. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. Forgive me for being a little rusty on my recording skills. It's been a little while since I did a cooking video, but I appreciate you joining me. Be sure that you're subscribed if you haven't already. Give me a like, leave a comment below. And until next time, guys.